afternoon, Knights. Thanks for joining us. I'm Striegel, and today is Tuesday, February 14th, 2023. Here is your nightly news update. It's Valentine's Day, and with this, UCF looks to introduce students to their perfect book. The downtown campus library is bringing back a blind date with a book for the entire month of February. Instead of matching students, UCF looks to match partnerships with books they may otherwise not read. To stop students from judging books by their cover, all books will be gift-wrapped with a dating profile and bookmark attached. Only after they match can they unwrap it and claim their Valentine's Day read. This Valentine's Day, the Osceola County Sheriff's Office says they have a surprise for your exes. OCSO is asking residents to help put their exes behind bars. If your ex has an outstanding warrant or sells illegal drugs, the Sheriff's Office is asking that you contact them. You can call them at their non-emergency line or by calling Crime Line anonymously. People are paying so much more for flowers and chocolates this year for Valentine's Day. This is due to America's economy right now, with inflation on the rise, making the holiday more pricey. A dozen roses cost on an average of $20 or more. One survey showed that 23% of people were on the fence about participating in the festivities this year. Valentine's Day is the sixth largest consumer spending event in the United States, according to the National Retail Federation. They also say 2023 has been one of the highest spending years on record for February 14th. A recently proposed bill, House Bill 543, would allow citizens of Florida to carry firearms without a permit. This would make Florida the 26th state that allows this. I talked to students who shared their opinion on the new proposal.
I think we're living in a time that the Florida legislature wants to have more guns in our society, and we know that's not the answer.
Today marks the 5-year anniversary of the Parkland shooting. Logan Rubenstein graduated from Stoneman Douglas High School, and while he wasn't yet attending the school at the time of the shooting, he still felt the effects.
So it's always a scary time to be a student, especially being someone who grew up with a generation of lockdowns and school safety drills, who saw firsthand the effects that the prevalence of guns and mass shootings have in our society.
Data from the CDC shows that in 2020, 45,222 people died from gun-related injuries in the U.S. And Pew Research Center shows that 54% of all gun-related deaths were suicides, 43% were murders, and 3% were categorized as other. Other were either unintentional deaths, deaths involving law enforcement, or undetermined circumstances. Under this proposal, Florida residents would no longer need a permit to own a gun, and the training requirements needed to get a permit are no longer needed. Steve Villanueva is the chairman of the College of Republicans at UCF. He says that this bill has gotten a lot of support from Florida House Speaker Paul Renner.
If this is a move that the RPOF is moving to make for gun owners in the great state of Florida, then we at least will support the efforts of the RPOF.
The bill also says that Florida residents have to have a valid ID on them if they want to conceal carry while they have the firearm on them. Non-Florida residents will also be able to conceal carry if they meet the requirements of having a license and can conceal carry in their own state. In Orlando, Mia Striegel, UCF Knightly News. The bill is now in the Judiciary Committee, and if it gets the green light there, we'll head to the House for a vote. Deputies from the Orange County Sheriff's Office delivered smiles to children at Advent Health this Valentine's Day. To surprise the team, patients at the hospital, they gave out handmade valentines and used bungee cords to climb down the side of the building to greet the kids. Now let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today's high is 77 degrees with sunny skies and a 0% chance of rain. Tonight, the low is a chilly 56 degrees with an 8% chance of rain, so you may need a coat tonight. Tomorrow's high is 83 degrees with partly cloudy skies and an 8% chance of rain. A little warmer than previous days, but you may still want to hold onto your coat as lows are in the 50s for the next few days. That's all the time we have for now. Make sure to keep up with all that's happening throughout this week by following us on Instagram at UCF Knightly News, and check back here tomorrow for another nightly news update. I'm Striegel, and thanks for watching and have a great day.